Priscilla.
I thought you'd like it.
If I ever get rich, this is the sort of motel I'll treat myself to.
I knew you'd like a ride in it, that's why I came over. I thought to myself, I'll just give Les a glimpse of the good life. It'll be a nice memory for him to treasure.
It's the sort of motel I've always wanted.
Only we can't always have what we want in this life, can we, Les? I mean, here's me. I can't have you. And there's you. You can't have all nice things money can buy.
So when are you and Roy off on your travels again?
We've only just got back.
Oh, yeah, I know, but Roy likes to plan ahead, doesn't he?
Yeah, you could say that. He reads the guidebook, plans the route in advance, and then we zigzag about for a bit so as not to miss a brilliant view or an architectural gem. If we just went from A to B, it'd be about 50 miles, but the way Roy likes to go, it's about 150, and I do all driving.
Yeah, but you see some lovely places.
Through the windscreen?
Hey, but in that camper van of yours, you never have to worry about finding a bed for the night, do you?
Oh, no, that's true. It's right behind the driver's seat, along with the cooking stove, the luggage and everything else, including the chemical toilets. Now, it's quite a good test of a relationship as a chemical toilets. If you can survive that, it means you're pretty solid.
Oh, well, I'll take your word for it.
Janice has been a long time in toilets, you all right?
No, she's not in the toilet. She's gone chasing after Les. He went off in a car with my horrible mother. She was driving. A bit like you and Roy, isn't it? Apart from the chemical, what's it?
Where's he going with you, eh?
Don't ask me.
Wait till I catch up with him. I swear to you, I will swing for Les one of these days.
Oh, if you only knew where they're heading for. Look, Janice, it's none of my business, right, but are you going to be in trouble at work?
Girls will cover for me, somehow.
They're out of sight now. We're never going to find them. Look, we might as well just go back to work.
No, keep going. What are you doing? Put your foot down.
Look, I'm not blasting through a red light for you or anybody.
Hey.
Here's old Uncle Kieran, see?
Oh, no, Uncle Kieran thinks this place looks more like Kitty's Corner every day. All we're short of is a sandpit. And I see you've started one of them.
Well, it's not sand, it's crumpled rusk. So you look very pleased with yourself?
And with good reason. You know, the next is wine bar. Well, it's going to be my place, my restaurant. The lease is up for sale, and I'm buying it.
Oh, yeah? And what are you going to do for cash?
I've got a financial backer as a partner. Her money, my know-how.
Her? So who is she?
Well, the deal has been agreed now, so it's okay to tell you. Penny King.
Penny King, I knew it. I knew she was your sleeping partner.
No, it's not like
Oh,
that.
come on, Kieran. I know you. You've charmed away into a handbag as well as everything else. So the penny dropped for you, did she?
Gospel truth. It's strictly business. This deal is too important to me, so no wisecracks in the pub, right? There's been no hanky-panky with her and me, and there's not going to be any hanky-panky.
Oh, yeah? And what have you got against hanky-panky?
Well, nothing with the right panky.
OK, Kieran. I'll be discreet. On one condition.
What?
Oh, look after Amy, will you, for half an hour?
Ah, no, I'm not into that type of thing.
Oh, come on. It'll be a great new experience for you. And you'll find out what it feels like to be left holding the baby.
I thought I was the van driver. You are the van driver. So why am I now cleaning windows as well? Because I pulled some strings, seeing as I'm the boss. You are whatever is most used to this business as and when we need it. In fact, it's quite good because it's good management training for you, isn't it? You stick with me, son. You will clean up. Very comical. Yeah. Tickled me. Hello?
Is it true you've been sacked?
Yeah, it's true.
What for, though?
Met with the sonny boy, I suppose.
Oh, well, I think that's rotten.
Yeah, Harry won't be the last neither. What do you say, girls? Go slow for Harry, get him his job back.
Now, hang on, love. Look, it's nice of you all to sympathise, but I think I better tell you that I was going to pack the job in anyway. Gaffer beat me to the punch, that's all.
Is that true, or are you just trying to save face?
No, it's true. I've got itchy feet. Look, I'll see you in the pub later if you're drinking.
Come on, Harry. Money's all ready for you, mate. You better check it. And if you just sign the slip for me, yeah? Just to prove that you had it.
Hang on. This is wrong. There's more here than there should be.
Well, Mike said you was to have the extra. Said it was a bonus for some help you've given him. A deal with a geezer called, King.
Oh, yeah. I got him a deal. Eventually got him a girlfriend as well.
What? No hard feelings? Tell you what, why don't you let me give you one of them glowing references? You know the type of thing.
Not much point, I'd say. Coming from you, who'd believe it?
What are you doing? What are you stopping for?
Oh, Les, what are we gonna do?
I reckon we're best getting back to Coronation Street. I've got things to see to, and you need to be off the scene and all, before Janice finishes work.
Les, we've got to talk.
You're not usually near at this time, are you?
You've got it easy these days, haven't you, letting Danny take the strain?
What, the factory, you mean? Don't get the wrong idea. I'm not retiring.
You're spending a lot of time on the golf course, I hear.
I always did. That's where I do most of my best thinking, working out schemes how to turn an honest dollar. Ah, Fred, just a bloke. Help yourself to a drink on me.
Now then, have you tackled the lady?
What, Penny, you mean?
I should keep your voice down. We don't want all and sundry enjoying your humiliation, do we?
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, or anybody else who may have enjoyed it, but you got the wrong end of the stick. There is something going on between Penny and Kieran.
Told you.
He's trying to talk her into backing a business venture. It's her money he's after. More of a takeover than a leg over.
Oh. Well, if that's what she told you...
Well, if you don't believe me, ask her yourself. She'll be in a minute.
No, no. I'm only too pleased I were wrong.
Well, don't be too pleased. Because if Kieran gets that money, you'll be looking for a new barman.
All right, mate, right hand a bit. Come on, come on. Bring it back in. A bit more. Whoa, that's it. All right. Hey, what's this? Don't remember booking this in.
You didn't. You better talk to your missus. She knows all about it. Bus belongs to Oak Hill School. Seems we're going to be servicing it from now on.
I've always been unlucky, me.
Give over. Here you are with a load of money dropping into your lap. You don't know what bad luck is, you?
That's where you're wrong. They say it's all down to timing, don't they? Why couldn't this have happened when you and me were together, eh?
Yeah, well, it didn't. So it's me who's lost out, not you.
I lost something better than money.
There's nothing better than money. And if there is, I've never come across it.
Happiness is better than money. And so is love. I lost the love of my life when I lost you, Les.
Yeah? And whose fault was that?
Mine. Do you think I don't know it? And without you to share it with, Les, what use is a load of money to me? I might as well give it all away.
I bet you're not going to, though, are you?
No, I've decided I'll keep it. I'll spend it trying to forget. Trying to forget the man who turned me on like nobody ever did before. Trying to console myself with new toys like this car. Hey, I'll show you something now.
What's happening?
The seats go down. Clever, eh? It's like having a bed in the car. Only like I say, what's the use if you've nobody to enjoy it with? We had some good times, eh, Les?
Yeah.
We made beautiful music together, didn't we?
Top of my personal hit parade list, that's all.
One last waltz with you, Les. You wouldn't deny me that.
So how come you didn't consult me over this school bus?
Because it was too good a chance to miss. I jumped at it. It was for Rosie's sake.
What's it got to do with me?
Because your dad's garage is doing the school a favour, right? So it gives them every reason to accept you, don't you see that?
Hang on, when you say I'm doing them a favour, you've given them a prize for this service.
No. We're doing it for free.
You what? You went mad at me when you found out Dev got his car done for nothing.
Yeah, no, I didn't, and I was wrong.
So that's how you got me into this school?
Well, it probably would have taken you anyway. It doesn't do any harm, does it?
You know, you're always plotting, scheming, always pushing Rosie.
Well, let's face it, Kevin. Somebody in this family has to.
Hey up, hey up, hey up! There's a red sports car. Come on, let's have a closer look.
Look, Johnny,
Janice. Don't do anything you might regret.
Oh, it's not me that's going to regret it.
Janice!
Oh, baby, do you want me?
Well, do ya? Baby?
Janice!
You rat. You lousy two-timing rat.
It's not how it looks, Janice. It's not what you think.
No? What is it then? A prayer meeting?
It doesn't mean anything.
You begged me to come back to you. You'd learned your lesson, seen the light. Everything was going to be different.
No.
But more fool me for falling for it.
No, Jan, no. What it is, you see, it's a farewell goodbye meeting. A parting of the ways.
Oh, it's a farewell, all right. But it's me and you that are parting. I'm telling you now, I'm the one saying goodbye because I've had enough of you. You are hopeless, and you always will be.
Janice, I promise you.
No more promises. No more last chances. This was it. I have done with you.
Janice, don't go.
Get off me!
I can explain if you'll listen. It wasn't my fault. She drove me to it.
Oh, so she twisted your arm right up your back and forced you to get in that car with her? I've had enough. I am so sick of hearing your excuses, Les. Well, you're welcome to that fat trollop. Ooh. And she's welcome to you.
I don't want her. Jan, I want you. I admit I've made a mistake.
Oh, don't give me that. You knew exactly what you were doing. And I don't call that a mistake. I call that cheating. And there is the last time you will ever do that to me again.
It is. I promise you, I'll do anything you want, only give me another chance. I love you, Janice.
You have had all the chances you're ever gonna get. This is the finish. You're out of my life.
You don't mean that.
Oh, you just watch me. Right, Patrick, come on, set me up.
Janice, don't go. Don't go, Janice. Janice!
Back.
Sleeping Beauty.
I'm not asleep.
Yeah, and you're not a beauty either. So how's she been?
A holy terror. She hasn't given me a minute's peace.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Ring a rosy, pat a cake, I spy. We've played them all.
Well, I think you're a couple of years too soon before she's into any of that, Kieran.
Oh, is that right now? Well, at least I got some good practice. In a couple of years, I'll have all those games off to a fine art. And any other games you fancy playing.
Have one yourself, Shelley.
Oh, thanks very much, Harry.
I never knew you were a Scotch drinker, Harry.
There's a good few things you don't know about me, Mike. But then again, no reason why you should.
Look, I'm sorry you and Danny didn't get on. I really am. I mean that.
Well, it's more his missus than him.
Well, Frankie? Well, what did you say to upset her?
Never said a word. She just took against me from the off. Called me half-mast Harry. Yeah, says I've got a miserable face. Well, a man can't help his face, can he?
Well, if he could, there'd be a million more Brad Pitts walking around. No, Frankie is way out of order sticking her oar in about the business. No. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll have a word with Danny, get you back on board.
Thanks, Mike, but no thanks. Let's leave things as they are. Look, I'm not grieving over the job, tell you the truth. I could do with a change.
Well, excuse me. Hi, Penny, I thought you were going to stand me up.
Now, why would I do that?
Well, I was out of order accusing you and Kieran of... Well, anyway, what do you want? White wine?
Please.
A white wine, please, large scotch, and Harry, have a scotch for me?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, you sit down, I'll bring it over.
Keep the change, sweetheart.
Cheers. I hear you're not working at Underworld anymore.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh. Is that why you're canning the scotch? Drowning your sorrows?
No, I'm not sorrowing. I'm not sure, but I think I might be celebrating.
I shouldn't have jumped to conclusions. I was way out of order.
Well, if you must know, I was rather pleased you felt jealous. At least now I know you care a bit.
I care more than a bit, as you well know. And to prove it, I'm going to ask you two things.
Oh, yeah?
First of all, come on holiday with me to Spain. You'll have a fantastic time, I promise.
The answer's yes. Thank you very much. And
there we are, folks.
So what's the second thing you're going to ask me?
Forget this business deal with Kieran. It's a road to disaster. As far as I'm concerned, you're going to lose all your money.
Well, I don't think so. I'm not a fool, Mike. I've learned something about business over the years, and not just my years married to Preston, but off you as well.
Yeah, but the restaurant business, it's dodgy territory.
No, Mike. I'm going through with it. I know what I'm doing.
Where's me flaming shoe?
Never mind your shoe, Les.
Oh, yeah. Typical. You don't care, do you? I've lost Janice through you. You broke us up. You've ruined my chances of happiness.
Que sera, sera, Les. Don't you see? This was meant to be. You and me were written in stars.
I want my shoe.
It's you and me that matters now, not your flaming shoe. You can always get another pair.
I can't get another Janice, can I?
Forget Janice. She's the past. You and me with future. The rest of us' life starts here. Come on, Les. Get in the car.
That's where I went wrong. Getting in your car in the first place. I must want my head testing.
You followed your heart, Les, not your head. 'Cause you know, deep down, we're meant for each other. We were happy before. We can be happy again. You, me, little Chesney. One big happy family.
I was happy with Janice.
Oh, you only thought you were happy. Come on, Les. Get back in the car. We've got unfinished business, haven't we?
It would choke me. I'm not getting back in your fancy car. I am going home.
Ow! There's no buses come past here.
Then I shall walk.
But it's miles.
Then I'd best get started.
Les! Don't do this to me! Don't walk away! Les!
What are you doing?
Just planning our next adventure in the camper van.
Oh, I see. Where were you thinking?
Well, the Scottish Highlands. I thought if we went via the lakes and then perhaps over to Hadrian's Wall before actually crossing the border. It's a lot of driving, of course.
If we go.
And then, if we do end up on some lonely moor at midnight in the teeming rain, at least we have our bed there ready for us.
We do.
Before we go, I must track down that leak in the chemical toilet.
Good idea.
Don't want any further flooding, do we?
No. Scottish Highlands. They're very beautiful.
Well, yes, so they say. Although apparently in late summer you can be troubled with great clouds of midges biting. Apparently, if they like your smell and go for you, you can end up running screaming into the nearest lock for respite.
Oh.
Yeah, some say that tobacco smoke keeps them at bay.
We don't smoke, right?
No.
And we're not going to start, are we?
Oh, definitely not. Well, now we have something to look forward to, don't we?
Yeah. Or we could just stop at home instead. I love being at home.
Well, yeah, well, so do I.
And we could go to the theatre in the evenings, and if the weather's nice, we could take day trips out to local beauty spots.
Well, and we could go by train, then you wouldn't have the burden of driving.
Oh, I think I'd like that better.
Yeah, I think I would too. Do you know, I was thinking about it though, Hayley. I mean, if this is our choice, then logically we ought to get rid of the camper van.
I could live with that.
Yes.
Are you sure about this, John?
Not a doubt in my mind.
So where to now, then?
Orleans Place, you know me old flat. I'm through with this house. I'm the sad git that lives in it.
Cheers, Shelley.
Go easy, Harry.
Hey, they should call me that. Easy Harry, not Dirty Harry. Even though I do spend my life cleaning up other people's dirt. Hey, Easy Harry, that's me.
He is well on the way. I think I should go get Fred.
Oh, no, it's only Harry. He won't cause any bother.
Eileen, hey, no, a drink for my friend Eileen.
Are you all right?
Never better.
I heard you got the flush from Underworld.
Yeah, and a large scotch for Easy Harry. Go on, you take it out of that.
Yeah, I am going to go get Fred.
Yeah, they gave me the push. They beat me to it. Because I was going to tell them where to shove it. But you see, when shush comes to pull, the push comes to shove.
I think you might have had enough, Harry.
Where am I going, Eileen? Hey? What's my target? My goal in life? I'll tell you a secret now. I haven't got one. A goal in life. Oh, I just plod on, you know, one day after the other.
Well, I shouldn't worry. I mean, most people do the same.
Yeah, I know, but they shouldn't.
Harry? What's this in aid of? This isn't like you.
You are interrupting a private conversation with my friend Eileen.
Not to have any more. I never thought I'd see you the worse for drink.
I've never been the worse for drink in my life. I've been the better for it a few times, and this is one of them.
Now, see, I don't want us to fall out, but you're out of order.
The whole world is out of order, Federico. Have you not noticed?
I'm going to take you back to my place, fix you something to eat, and get a few coffees down you.
That's very kind, because you are a very kind person.
Oh, I am.
What the hell brought that on?
Les! This is no good, is it? Us falling out like this? I found your shoe.
Well, let's have it then.
Oh, Les. I've got so much more to give you than one scruffy old shoe. Come on, get in the car. Let me drive you home.
For the last time, no.
Janice has finished with you, hasn't she? So where are you going to get a bit of love and comfort? You'd be cutting off your nose to spite your face, wouldn't you? If you turn me down, I mean. We can have a wonderful life, Les. Money to spend, lots of good times, on top of everything else. And you know what I'm talking about.
Now see, if I give you another chance...
That's all I want, Dreamboat. You'll never be sorry. Ah, Chesney will be up at Moon with us back together again. And you'll be driving this car. Because you drive a lot better than me.
Yeah, well...
Come on, big boy. That's you and me. Go home.